She wants.
You don't have to, it's if you want me to.
I know, I don't need to. So what do you know about horses?
Well, there's no horses in this movie. It's set in space. I love that film. I watched
Any
it the
hounds,
other
maybe?
day. What hounds? No hounds either.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you.
Do you speak French?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Terribly rubber. Bye.
See you then. Bye.
Thanks very much for. Actually, maybe I can.
No, I
try
wish I did.
something different.
My apologies.
No French at all.
No, I can say
All right.
yes and no in French, and maybe that's it. Maybe this should be doing.
Try it, please. That's good enough.
Apparently not.
Oh.
But never mind.
All right, we'll try to teach you for next time.
Yes, that would be good.
So, what do you think of Retromobile?
This is the second time I've been to Retromobile,
Okay.
and I am so pleased to have been invited back. So Lucas Uni invited me to photograph his stand, and as soon as he asked, I was like, yes, this is going to be great.
That's good.
I love this event.
And you come from?
I come from Leicestershire in England.
Okay, so you're not that far from us.
No, it's only about an hour flight to get here, so it doesn't take me long at all.
Okay. And do you plan on staying in the UK for a living, or are you gonna go to Los Angeles like everybody else?
No, some people say, would you ever live in Los Angeles or London or anywhere else in the world? And I love the UK, so for now, I'm happy there, but I wouldn't say no to living elsewhere at some
I
point.
mean, good weather all around. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna get into French questions all the time.
Okay.
Because it's French.
Of course.
What do you think of the French automobile industry nowadays? Because you've been involved with that lately.
Yes, I really like the French automobile industry. So I've done a lot of work with Renault Alpine, and that was great fun because you're so much more creative, and you're willing to do more exploratory things and attempting to
No worries, we can cut, it's not live.
So you end up trying new things, new designs, new way of thinking, new way of advertising, and it's really refreshing to work.
Have you been involved with any other automaker in France yet? Or?
Not yet. The only other French kind of job I've had is for the French Air Force, so it's a bit different to cars, bigger and faster, louder machines.
Pretty cool too.
But that was really cool. But so far, no other French car brands. So no, I'd very much like to though.
That brings me to another question. Were you specifically into cars, or did that come by accident?
So working with cars was complete accident. Okay. I had no intention of ever working with cars. I fell into it by fluke and absolutely love it. It's so exciting and thrilling and beautiful, and you see the cars here on the stand and you just think of the history and the stories. So I'm really pleased that I've fallen into the automotive world.
So I guess that kind of half answers my next question. New cars versus classic cars?
I mean, it is classic cars, hands down, but don't tell my clients that.
Young people versus old people?
Ooh, old people are cool, and young people, more stories, more life.
Good. Instagram versus Snapchat? No.
Instagram for sure. I don't have Snapchat.
No, I deleted Snapchat. I can't do that. I'm too old already. Those kids have ADD, like seriously.
They're on it all the time.
This is why the whole media industry kind of starts being weird, because people know that people have no attention span at all anymore.
Correct. That's almost the scary thing about like Instagram and stuff, is that people want things now, and instead of magazines, which is once every month, and waiting for it. So it's a lot more take, I think, in the industry now.
Oh, yeah, so that's interesting. Do you have other thoughts about the media and how it's evolving?
I think the media is changing now, not necessarily away from what it has come from more commercial billboards or big adverts, but social media now is definitely kicked off. I mean, I've seen from my own work how people want things now and many more things, and Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you need to be at every event, posting about that event if you're at an event, and it's
Yeah, the pace you have to keep is kind of
super fast paced.
Yeah.
Super fast paced. Yeah.
And, you have to be everywhere and doing everything.
Yes.
Do you have a social media manager? No? You
Sorry?
Do you manage your own social media?
I manage all of my social media, yes,
Okay.
which it's great because it means I feel like I'm personally the one that's
Yes.
being able to talk to people, but also bad because there's so many people I do not have the time to reply to, and I feel genuinely sorry for
How long
that.
do you feel you can keep that going? If it's expanding, if it keeps growing at this pace?
I have no idea. I will try and keep up personally to keep managing my social media myself, but how do you manage?
How? I don't know, but I'm not as big as you yet. Thanks to this video. No,
Just a matter of time.
No, the thing is, at my small scale, it's already crazy.
Yes.
Because I'm keeping track of so many things.
Yep.
Because I'm buying cars, I'm selling cars, and then I'm trying to see what can be bought, and just keeping track of the cars you can buy is crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see the last car I bought?
No, I didn't see it. What have you bought?
It's one of the only cars that is you have no example of it here. There's not even one.
Go on, what
it's
is
a Lamborghini Jalpa from the 80s. Probably considered as one of the worst Lamborghinis ever, but no people love the 80s, so it's fine again.
Yeah, so there's surely a place in somebody's heart for that. They will
well, they
want
only
it.
built 400, and not because it was a limited edition, because it was a failure. But I love failures. I love the cars that are...
Failure, limited edition, it can become the same thing.
Yeah, well, give it time, and yes, then that's eventually what it becomes. What do you think of the collector market right now?
Of the what market?
Of the collector car market,
collector car market.
Classic car market.
The classic car market, I think, is starting to move. So stuff that wasn't quite cool enough in the 80s is now starting to be reevaluated, and even some of the 90s stuff as well. It's like, oh, hey, that's actually becoming a classic or a future classic. So I had a Ford Puma, and I'm hoping that it one day will become a future classic,
cool.
And I can say I had one of those.
Well, because there's not that much
Maybe
good stuff
not.
from the 90s, and that's probably one of the only cool cars that Ford did during that time.
Yeah, probably.
Early 2000, yeah. But so I mean, I don't know if you follow all the price exploding and all that stuff.
Not really.
No, not really.
No.
Okay. But yeah, no, the classic car market is going crazier and crazier every year, and that's kind of why what you said, that the car from actually now the end of the 80s and beginning of the 90s are starting to gain value, is because nobody can afford the other ones anymore.
Exactly, yes. Well, this is the thing. So I've got a classic Mini, and the reason why I bought mine was because I was at university, it was cheap to buy, cheap to run, and now I'm looking into buying another one, and they are so expensive now, and I just think I can't afford that. I need to have a normal car, so it's crazy the way it's moving, and I don't know if having electric cars become more popular has affected that, and people are thinking, okay, one day we are going to lose cars that run on petrol and diesel, and so we're going to try and keep hold of our history and what we've got. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that brings me to that question. What do you think of the future of classic cars because of all that pollution dilemma and everything?
I think at least for our generation, it's okay.
It's good.
He's the boss man. I mean, we need to. I think for our generation and our children's generation, there will still be a lot of love for classic cars, and they will still be raced and still be bought and sold, and events like Goodwood Revival will definitely continue, although I don't know if the opinion on petrol and diesel cars will change. So, for instance, now how a lot of people are going vegan, thinking, oh, we're trying to look after our health. If people are also going to think we're trying to look after the earth and feel guilty almost for buying classic cars, which maybe in the future, but right now I like them too much. So.
What brand do you think will be the first to sell a vegan-friendly car?
Vegan-friendly car? It's going to be Tesla, isn't it? Of anybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Spot on there, public. Well, now they're sending stuff and crap in space, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
There is that.
No, that was amazing. What's your favorite French car?
My favorite French car?
Don't say Alpine.
Renault Alpine, no. My favorite French car?
An old Alpine.
Favorite French car would have to be a Citroen DS. I think it's so cool, so quirky. Your eyes tell me that you're.
Yeah,
would you agree or would you not agree?
Keep going.
So yes, no. For me, I think it's super cool, super beautiful, and I would love to have one in my garage one day.
So you like French design?
Yes, I do like French design very much, but I just wish your engineering was better and that I could buy one and know that I could run
You're
into
British. How can you say that?
I can't.
Lucas, that rings a bell.
We should talk to the Germans, really, shouldn't we, or the Japanese? Or
Yeah, no, I know.
Like
Well, our countries are good at designing stuff, not at running them. I know. And then that bombshell. Well, that was a pleasure.
Yes,
I will
lovely to
let
chat
you
to
run through your airplane right now, so I don't have to drive you all the way back to England.
That's a very good. I would be looking
And,
at the Eurostar.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to meet again for some
For
cool
sure,
stuff.
yeah, that would be super cool. Cool. So thank you so much for coming over. Oh, hang on, I'm still attached.
No worries.
You
no
sure?
worries. Yeah.
Thank you.
You are
Unclip
perfect.
that. I
Thank
hope
you.
so. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you. You don't need a ride to the airport.
No,
you do.
I'm going
Right.
to catch an Uber and maybe take some more pictures. Finalise and stuff here.
I'm driving a boring Audi, but it's got a Lamborghini engine in it, so it's pretty fast.
I bet that's quite good fun then.
Yeah, I love stupid cars that should not exist but exist.
Well, that's the thing about classic cars, stupid cars, is that we don't buy them because they're a good investment, or we necessarily. Oh, sometimes they are, or that you need to love them to want to put the money and the time into them, the effort to keep it going.
We get, as with humans, I guess, we get to love the flows sometimes more than the qualities of the cars. You see what I mean? So,
For sure, yes. Which is why I would have a French car, but I need to make sure I have.
but not a French boyfriend, right?
Sadly, not. No, I have a very
No,
British
they're
boyfriend.
even more unreliable than the French cars. Too bad we didn't get that on camera.